This is the future.
I know Digital Extremes are busy right now with their next big update, Duviri Paradox, which will be available next year. By the way, a lot of speculations and concerns regarding the Duviri Paradox, and players are scared that the developer will extend the duration of release date for the major update until December 2023. Now, I would like to know your thoughts about this. Will you be mad if Digital Extremes will release Duviri Paradox on December 2023? Or will you be just fine if they will add more features to the major content? Let me know in the comment section below. For now, I want to share with you some content that I'm looking forward to seeing in the future of Warframe. Warframe is a game of many systems, whether that be simple ones like modifying weapons, companions, and warframes, or harder grasp ones like the game's hypermobility and parkour, which allows players to use the environment as a tool to add to their capabilities. However, the one that I'm here to talk about is tied to the endgame in Warframe, or is it? This would be a system similar to the Nemesis system from Middle-earth, Shadow of War. This was brought into the game over 2 years ago. These can take the form of two different types of enemies, Kuva Leeches in the Grineer faction, and Sisters of Parvos in the Corpus faction. They bring with them many challenges to overcome for worthy rewards. I would love to talk about Tenet weapons, but there are new Tenet weapons right now, so we will discuss the Kuva weapons in this video that I would love to see in the future. First of all, the Kuvan Mitre. The Mitre is a saw blade launcher used by Grineer eviscerators. The disc must be charged to deal maximum damage. However, weaker uncharged shots can be fired in rapid succession as well. This can be equipped with the Mitre exclusive Neutralizing Justice mod, which grants its blades to have a chance to instantly destroy a nullifier's bubble and adds a justice buff that when triggered, all enemies within 25 meters of the player receive 1000 blast with reduced accuracy by 30% for 6 seconds, then player recovers 25% of their max health, and the base armor also increases by 15% for 30 seconds. Honestly, the only use for this weapon right now is popping nullifier bubbles. I wish that Mitre will have a Kuva version with a new mechanic, wherein we can fully benefit from those chainsaws that it shoots. Increasing stats would be great, but I hope that Digital Extremes will give it an extra feature, like, for example, a couple of chainsaw will fly out after hitting a target. Speaking of chainsaw, I would also love to have a Kuva version of the Ghoul Saw. This is one of the most hype Grineer weapons in the game, but ended up being one of those who got a limited fun mechanic. We just want to ride this melee weapon infinitely, and I hope that someday we get a Kuva version of this that allows us to do this most wanted feature for this melee weapon. It doesn't have to be infinite, and they could somehow give it a feature wherein we can ride the Ghoul Saw as long as we got combo count on it. That way, we'll be forced to earn the fun of riding the Ghoul Saw by building our combo counter. Next, we got the Kuva Halicar. Over the years, the best glaive in the game is the Glaive Prime, and no contender has been worthy enough to surpass its unique power. Even the Corpus Glaive doesn't stand a chance, and I was hoping that there would be something that can be as powerful as the Glaive Prime. Next, we got the Kuva Stug. We have the Kuva Kraken and Kuva Seer. Why not give us the Kuva Stug? Think of this, give the Kuva version of the Stug the ability to stack all blobs, and then the option to explode it. It would be cool to have a fun weapon like this, and it will definitely turn the Stug into something else. Also, I would love to see a Kuva Twin Grakata. Now, we all know that we have tons of Grakata in the game, but we also know that Warframe players can't get enough of the ultimate bullet hose gun in the game. Twin Grakata is the ultimate price, and I hope that in the future, we will have a Kuva version of it. Another great Kuva weapon is the Twin Kamak. We have the Kuva Comb, but I still can't get enough of the successive shots that these types of guns deal to the enemies. The ultimate shredder if you may, and wielding two Kuva Comb in your hand would be very satisfying. And last but not least, I would love to see a Kuva Sidon, that melee weapon that lets you cosplay like Poseidon in the game. I am an avid fan of the Syndicate version of this melee weapon in the past. The Vega Sidon is the Syndicate variant of the Sidon, available from Steel Meridian. It has the unique ability to store charges when blocking, which can be released as a radial blind once full by simultaneously blocking and performing a heavy attack while in full melee mode. I have tons of fun playing this melee weapon in the past, especially when pure status was super busted in the game. The radial blind function was also solid, as it gives extra power to the weapon through stealth multiply, but I wish that Digital Extremes would somehow revitalize this melee weapon and bring something that has more critical chance and status chance. Weapons like this, like the Legion, are very powerful in the past, but they got obsolete because of the insane meta right now. I hope to see some polearm rise again, and I hope that Kuvasidon will be on the list. Now, I would like to know what Grineer weapons would you like to have in the future. Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.